That came out of nowhere. All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to go ahead and face the east. We're going to like to give all honor and praise unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children that are learning, to the Bible should never die in the house of David. This is Men of Valor Las Vegas Camp, coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. All right, you are of the nation of Israel. Okay, salvation belongeth to you and you alone. 1/3 of the nation of Israel will receive this testimony that has been pushed out for the last 40 plus years. All right, starting from Alba Bibbins and the man under him, all the way till our apostles, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Rakam, all right, the elders and the bishops, all the way down to the newest brother teaching the 100% truth, all right, coming out of GMS. All right, it is this testimony that you must believe upon. All right. True names of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, meaning He is He to be, He exists. By Hashem in the name, Yahweh Shai means He saves, He delivers, He is salvation for the nation of Israel. All right, by Hashem, again in the name, Holy Spirit or Spirit Holy. And this is what you will need, all right, for salvation. And the Holy Spirit is what you will need to be able to receive this message and this truth. Okay? If you have not a Kodash, you cannot receive the message or the truth. Okay? You have nothing. Right? Because the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is not going to stick for you. You're going to think it's some type of fable. All right? But this is the true name of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son. All right? But
He said he didn't give no other name under the heavens and under the sun where in scripture, right? Besides his name, Yahweh. Right? So there's no other name that you will be able to be saved with if you don't have Yahweh.
Right. It's all about Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right. The name starts with the name first and foremost. All right. Now we're going to get in talking about these perilous times that are coming here on the shores of America. All right. Especially for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose mother's line goes back. Because Jacob's trouble is for you. All right. Even though all these other nations have to go through it, hey, Jacob's trouble is for you. All right. You got it.
Come on. Revelations 13 and 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live.
Right. What is that wound by which sword? All right. Hey, that Rome 2.0. All right. Hey, that sword that put this devil, the sword that put this devil out of power for a second. All right. Ultimately, being Yahweh Hashem Yahushua took this devil down for a minute, aka Babylon, aka Sodom and Gomorrah, aka Egypt. Rome 2.0. All right, went down just for a moment.
Well, Rome went down.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Not Rome 2.0.
Well, I'm saying
Just
this
Rome.
is Rome 2.0. Rome went down.
We're in the reincarnated beast system. All right. But Rome went down first, you know.
Right.
And when Rome fell, what was that in 80? I want to say 84 AD. You know, I believe so. You know, around that time, 86 maybe. Maybe even a little bit later than. I know it was like somewhere in the late, 80 AD. But I could Google it real quick. But all right, that was Esau Edom going out of power from it. All right, it was started what they like to call the Dark Ages.
Right. And the Dark Ages. Hey, why don't you see too many artifacts from the Dark Ages or the Dark Ages taught in school? All right, or even really talked about. Why? Because Esau Edom say it's a time where where there was no knowledge really on the earth. All right, those Dark Ages because Jake was in rulership. All right. Hey, this devil was put down for him. But now, as the brother corrected me, the water. Hey,
it was Rome fell in 476 AD. I'm thinking of Jerusalem.
See,
I was thinking the siege of Jerusalem was in 70 AD. And then now I got to see what I was thinking of. But 476 AD, around that time, that's when Rome fell. That was the Western Empire, because they had a split. In Slovakia, but then they rose back up during the Renaissance. All right.
and that Renaissance period, hey, that's when they came into power, and the brothers about to pull the script.
This is Revelation 12 and 9. And that great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
Right? Keep reading.
And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, Now is come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our Most High, and the power of the Mashiach, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before the Most High are powered day and night.
Right, and we're waiting on that right now. We're waiting, hey, to be delivered from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, that devil that was loose for 1,000 years, hey, is Esau Edom. Okay, as they came back in the Renaissance spirits, hey, to put the foot on Jake's neck. All right, which made us in Rome 2.0, and it's Rome 2.0 because the system is set up, hey, that after Rome. All right, plebeians and the patricians, the Democrats, the Republicans. All right, the Senate, the House. All right, Caesar, president. All right, elected officials. All right, this was that new thing, hey, that these devils had created. It was no longer supposed to be about your birthright. All right, your bloodline or your heritage. Okay, this was an elected official. Even though these devils, hey, on the left-hand side, still keep it that way. All right, it's just a delusion. Right, because how is it that every single president, all right, I think just besides one president is connected. All right, every besides one president, hey, they all have their father's line always goes back. Okay, to goes to show you, hey, this devil, hey, plays in deceit. Okay, on the left hand side, he does the same thing. It's just set up on the left hand side, in unrighteousness and in wickedness. Okay.
Continuing. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast shall be deleted.
Right. This devil is setting up a system. All right. If you do not bow down to the system, this devil wants to first take away your goods. All right. Take away your freedoms, your rights. All right. Because this devil deals with gradualism on the left hand side. I want you to suffer a little bit. All right. Before. Slaki, I want you to suffer a little bit to make sure that you know what decisions that you're making. All right, because I want you to accept this willingly. I need you to accept me to be your Lord willingly and cast your Lord away. That's this devil's hope. All right, and that's this devil's vain thought that he's going to get the whole world in subjection under his rule. All right, but what do you how about Shem Yahushua say? Hey, there's 7,000 that haven't bent the knee to buy all. All right, that number of completion is elect, is saints. All right, starting with the 144,000 elect men, but the multitude of the 1/3 who will deny. All right, will deny and be thou faithful until death. All right, or unto salvation, which both ways are salvation. All right, whether it be beamed up in a chariot, making it through Jacob's trouble, or whether you being beheaded or in a torturous case, all the way until Yahweh Shem Yahushai comes back. Okay?
16, and he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in the right hand or in their foreheads.
Right. And here it is. You're hearing this loud and clear. A charagma in the right hands or foreheads. Time is past. Your president. these things were said by your president now and multiple years ago. Multiple officials. Okay, this system in this game has already been set up and it's already been rigged for the left hand side and the right hand side because this is prophecy, right? This is not somebody's saying. This is not somebody's hopes. This is biblical prophecy that will come to pass. All right, because Yahweh Shemi Shai has ordained it too. Even though if it doesn't happen tomorrow, hey, though it tarry, wait for it. All right, because it surely shall not tarry. All right, Yahweh Shemi Shai is going to make good on his word and make sure this devil, hey, does everything within reason for him to fulfill prophecy.
Yahweh Shemi Shai's word is bond. Whatever you say, you're gonna happen, and it happens, and we see it.
Hey, so whether it be like the brother was talking about before we turned on the camera, whether it be China with their technology that they're trying to mimic Elon Musk Neuralink,
which they already have there's other corporations already doing this, that aren't publicized to the masses.
Right, like Blackstone, they've been working on that for a while. All right, Blackstone. Hey, here it is. What was it? 2 years ago that they had the I think it was CNBC special where the lady was talking through the thing in her head, and she was talking on a computer with her husband.
Oh yeah.
Right, and it had the whole imagery and everything of how she would look.
Yeah, they already
should not have this.
Well, yeah. Now you got these people, that they're pretty much trying to like harness the spirit of somebody in these holograms.
Yep.
You got more of those types of things coming out.
What's sorcery? Right. Hey, that's why it has to be performed. All right. Hey, once again, it's all for prophecy's sake. Everything has to do with prophecy. All right. Hey, the collapse of this system, the collapse of the financial system. Right. It's all prophecy. Here it is. Banks turning away, closing branches left and right. Right. Look it up in the news. Look it up in the paper. Don't just watch the news. Read the news as well.
Right. All these things is coming to pass right now.
Right.
I got it for free. This is Isaiah 46 in verse 10. I'm gonna start at I actually start at 9. It says, "Remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High, there is none else. I am the Most High, and there is none like me."
Right. How about you guys said, remember the former things? What was the foretime of old?
Right. We'll see how Rome went out. All right, this being the same beast system back in power. All right, and guess what? It's going out the same way.
Right.
For that time period, Rome had leadership that was for the people, or help the citizens. And then after that, everybody was just like today, in it for their own self gain. All right, in it for their own agenda. All right, there's these elites, and we know that the president and these government, they just all in it. They puppets and stuff. But at the end of the day, the Lord's going to put the spirit on, the higher ups, to usher in or attempt to usher in that WH. Right, just like
the position that they in.
Just like America controls propaganda.
Right.
Right? The beast system, really, the beast system controls it. Right? They dominate the whole world. All right? This brother right here, Yasharala 144K, posted Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. The thing that has been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done.
Right.
And there is no new thing under the sun.
Hey, because systems are reincarnated just like the flesh. Right? The system, hey, there might be minor details that change in the system. Locations would change in the system. Right? And ultimately, hey, this system just, hey, this empire of Esau Edom just got even more vast. All right? It went throughout the whole earth, not just half of the earth. Okay? This devil is very strategically clever.
Or that's anyway.
Yep.
Also, he's crafty. It's crafty.
Yeah, I think, what is it? I forgot the number. I think it's like, like 23. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 46 and 10. It says, declaring the end from the beginning and from the ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
Right. Yahweh Shemiel Shah's counsel is going to stand, and he's going to perform his pleasure. Hey, but here it is. This devil's in the trick bag, and he believes his counsel is going to stand. All right? This devil thinks he's in a great case. Why? Because he has been shredding the Constitution and taking the freedoms, so-called freedoms from the people, hey, for decades. All right? And now it's to a point where they have a few more, hey, amendments to make to the Constitution until they get to rewrite the whole
Yeah,
Constitution.
that's why, I think we went into it last week. They're trying to digitize, when they set up their NWO, they're going to bring out a new constitution with it. All right, this whole place is going to get upgraded.
God. And those embassies is 273 embassies of the United States, all right, around the world, all right, 273. That devil, hey, that's why that devil sits on many waters.
That's why I said that they polluted the whole earth.
All right.
Wickedness pollutes the whole earth.
Right. Hey, and to show you, matter of fact, go to Maccabees, First Maccabees, and I want to say verse 7.
Talking about,
Or it's either 7 or 9.
yeah, evils have multiplied.
So, First Maccabees 1 and 9. And you want me to restart it? And his servants.
Sorry, 7.
First Maccabees 1:7. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died.
Right. So Alexander, hey, goes to show you that secular history matches up with biblical history. All right. You can find, hey, to receive the mysteries, understand all history. All right. When you start digging into the history, you start revealing through the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, hey, what's going on? What these scriptures are talking about and who they're talking to. Right.
Well, and this is the what? That start of, Greece is the beginning of the Edomite rulership. Right? Because when the so-called white man already went into power, all right?
And his servants bear rule everyone in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth.
Right. Evils were multiplied in the earth. Why? Because, hey, the unjust rulers, right, and the false leaders, hey, had children. And those children had children. all the way until now, hey, where these evils have been multiplied across the earth. That's why you have all these Britain, you name it, Britain, France, Pakistan, Iran, wherever it has been colonized is where they laid their seed, all over the world. All right. Hey, like we said earlier, this devil, hey, does and follows genealogy on the left hand side. Okay, he makes sure that his substance and his power structure continues to be set up. All right, just like there's chocolate cover Edomites. All right, hey, there's chocolate cover Arabs. There's chocolate cover Indians. All right, so on and so forth. White chocolate, I should say. All right, European chocolate, right? All different types of European Esau, Edom children, okay? Because you are of your father's seed, all right? Whoever your father is, that's who you are, all right? You're his sister coming back, all right? Being his daughter, you're coming back through your father's loins, all right? Nobody escapes judgment. How is it that Yahweh Shemi Shai? That's a good point. How is it that Yahweh Shemi Shai, hey, would mingle those seeds and put you wherever and put your spirit wherever, so nobody could really be judged? You just go, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna throw this over here. I'm gonna throw it over there. It's not a crapshoot. Yahweh Shemi Shai is about order. All right.
And you know, I just want to add that what also caused that evil to be multiplied is what when Alexander died, you know, who gained, you know, rulership? His nation was split.
Right.
All right. Well, the land that was conquered by Greece was split, you know, into 4 generations.
Right. His fellows.
All right.
Wasn't it 5?
Yeah, it's Ptolemy, Cassander, Seleucus, and Antigonus. And they, I believe it's something with an L. It's I believe there is another one, but you let me see if I can find it. But so with that division, you know, that added to the chaos, because they was fighting over.
They're still fighting over it today. All right. Hey, these devils pretend they're on one accord, but yet they're still fighting over it today. Still fighting over the power structure. Who's going to be on top? All right. Hey, you had your time to rule. Now it's our turn. All right. It's a house divided. Right. Hey, they have continued in the division of not only Jake, right, but their own nation. Matter of fact,
Yo, I can't pronounce his name, but Lysimachus. That was the other one you're thinking.
Yeah, got it. All right.
Yeah. Revelation 13 and 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the prerogative, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Right, and this devil is going to set up what? He's going to set up to keep you out of markets. He's going to set up to keep you out of your own dwelling place.
All right, entertainment, all your little treats and things that he's.
Right, and you see what this devil's doing? Hey, he's doing it systematically, because not only is he doing that, he's also making it where, hey, if you get kicked out and you ain't got no place to live, you used to be able to live on the street.
Can't do that.
All right, he's taking that away. You can't even make refuge to be to make yourself a makeshift shelter or tent. Okay, this devil is taking everything away. All right, he continues to want you, hey, to be in subjection. And don't forget about, hey, for all of you that they took those what are treats that they're giving out? All of you that took those loans, all right. Hey, this devil had you in a trick bag.
He did.
He's coming for you. That's one of the reasons these branches are closing. All right. He's collecting his information.
Yeah, well, they allowed it to happen
Right.
so they can have a reason to come down with stricter laws. Just like what they're doing with the even though it kind of simmered down, you ain't really heard about it like lately in the news with the smashing grabs. You had the big one in Philly with the Apple Store. All right, another few, but that's why all these like stores ain't got shit in them, like Walgreens and drugstores and stuff like that. They ain't got shit, and then they're closing in primarily where are they closing at? Where Jake at?
Yeah.
So they let these little GMO, tooth turd babies go up in there, grab whatever they want, and then they now they got to lock up deodorant, and all they shows is damn near empty.
Right. And that's the trick bag. Is that you?
Yeah, the deceiver is.
Right. And many perils are coming. Hey, for you. Right for you, Jake. All right, especially because Esau, can sustain themselves a little bit longer by having to do this.
They Walmart has stuff.
God.
They have more. They grocery stores and this is where everything at.
Right.
Still expensive as hell. Still inflation.
Hey, but it don't matter when you got the defense. When you make it four to 7 times as much as Jake. All right, there's still a defense that they have to be able to sustain themselves a while longer than you. All right, that's part of their blessing. Part of their blessing from their higher ups is okay. We'll let you prepare just enough. All right, because guess what? Some of you gotta go. All right, some of you gotta go, and we gotta transfer that. And guess what? You're gonna come back because we understand genealogy. Okay. We'll get you on the back end. All right? When the world is ours, get back. All right? But hey, this is what this devil is doing. This devil is going to continue, to forward this MOTB. All right? And this CHIP is speaking loud and clear. All right? All these companies are pushing themselves to the forefront. Right.
But see, they got to cause, calamities and things to happen for them to fully implement it. Because right now they don't have the people's vote. They don't have the people's vote for this thing. But, the elder, Kazak, he did in Mississippi, he did a lesson on an article saying that they did like a little census about the BCI, the brain inhibitor, and how many people would be down to take it, versus how many are thinking about it, versus how many people is just outright held to the hey no, and it was 82% said they would never even think about it. 5% said maybe, and then 2% said that they want to be they would be a guinea pig or a lab rat. So that show you that what's that, Job 22 and 20 or 20 and 22, that they gonna have major pushback with this thing. So what they're gonna do is cause order. They're gonna bring events that create order out of chaos. To bring the order out of chaos.
Right. Hey, because when that chaos comes, right? Hey, just as you were so willing to give up your rights when the Icky Vicky all right, came and they had you on lockdown, you just wanted to get back to life,
Normalcy.
the normalcy. Okay, I just want life to be normal.
Things all go back to 2000. Well,
To 2000.
no, they don't want 2000. They want Trump.
Right.
That's why they looking at Trump as a savior, to pull them out of this economic collapse. All right, they think having Trump the president is going to stop prophecy from happening. But Trump has to do the same thing that he has to roll out the shots that the elites are calling.
God, it's a two-headed cord.
Because what he came out with, he said, a CBDC would never happen under my watch.
Right.
Oh, you guys are smart. You know what a CBDC is, huh?
Right. Hey,
I would never allow. Well, he's saying that because he knows it's unconstitutional, but the saying, double tongue, double-minded man, knows that he has to do it.
right. Hey, and that's why you see the way he's playing the field.
He knows the dollar bill right now is not constitutional.
Right.
All right.
Hey,
Well, Putin is coming with, that interview with Putin is just starting to. I didn't see it as being as big as what people say, but it's starting to stir up odds at the root of it.
right. And that's it. But that's exactly what is needed. All right. It's needed for these simple simpletons, all right, to start paying attention to something. Okay. Because you're paying attention, to TD Fakes. All right, TD Snakes. All right, you pay attention to Kyrie. Pay attention to Kanye. All right, you paid attention to these multiple senators and everything, and you're falling for these distractions. And not to say, hey, bro, it's not a distraction. All right, Cat Williams, right here, hey, he's nothing more than a prophetic distraction. All right,
He just has a major role.
God. So it's him to get you to start looking in other places, right, is going to help wake up the elect. Right? It's going to help to question, for that question to come a little bit more. That's the point where we are in prophecy. All right? That all scriptures, out of one around be revealed. Right? This is the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble.
Yeah. So yeah, but Most High is putting the spirit out there for things to get amped up,
Right.
right? Because civil war is a major thing happening right now. What we just had earlier this week, we just had two. Well, that might have happened last week, but the one incident with the cops getting poked, in New York, you had the cops getting poked up by the immigrant. Then you had was there a suspect
Oh, yeah. You talking about the heart attack?
No, not the heart attack with Jake, but was he not with the Northern Kingdom dude. Was he an immigrant too?
They said he was an immigrant, but I don't think it was an immigrant.
Okay, yeah, because that was crazy.
There was another news report that just said
No, there was I believe it was in New York. It was a shooting, right?
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I'll bring it up right now. It was just but it was from a immigrant. So we see that these people come, they starting to get in a desperate mentality. These shelters like rats. Yeah, I know it can't be good living.
They're denying the food.
Well, but they did have to do that. They give 50 million on the investment.
Right. Yeah. But they deny the food. But here it is. Hey, know that this that was going to do. They already told you, hey, fast track the citizenship is to what? Is to join the military. To go into the armed forces. To be a part of your police systems. to start adding on to the economy. All right, that's what these orders, these legislative orders, are about.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, it's happening. I'm gonna read just a portion of it. It says a 15-year-old migrant who allegedly shot a tourist while firing at a security guard in later age his gun at NYPD in Times Square tried to flee the city with his mom and was held without bail at a Saturday arraignment. It
oh,
doesn't
the
say.
security guard. Okay,
Yeah,
all right, that's why, because you said a cop, and I was like,
yeah, but he like,
yeah, rent a cop.
no, but it was a security guard shot, but then the other immigrants stabbed the other. Those were actually cops.
Yeah,
But he got like kind of into a standoff or something
yeah.
with them.
Hey, and what is happening with the bill for the? They want to pass the bill, no militia. All right.
Well, there's, and all these things for contractors.
Second,
This is Matthew 24 and yeah, 24 and 12. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
right. And that's exactly what you're seeing. You're seeing the love of many wax cold. Here it is. Hey, you got you got E over here. Hey, yelling on videos, talking about, hey, if the food's not good enough that we're giving you, why in the hell did you come over here? Take your ass back. All right. Hey, don't be mad at the food that we got. Right? 'Cause these immigrants are coming over here.
Yeah, this is 2 Esdras 9 and 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah. Hey, it's the very same time that Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to visit. Hey, now, in this day and this time. All right. We know not the day nor time. All right. But the signs that we he says that Yahweh Shai will accept these nations and to put 2/3 of the nation of Israel down.
All right, wars, rumors of wars. All right, constant talk of, these ICBMs. All right, there's a nuclear threat.
Yeah.
All right, economic collapse, civil war. It's like they always talk about it when they come by.
Yeah, they always talk about it. That's all right. But hey, if they're not jacks, they've been destroyed with a missile. Congratulations.
And if they is, they probably
Still destroyed with a missile. Yeah, he's slugged. Yeah, the shit, they be getting on my nerves every time. He just said something that's like, right. Go ahead and say what you gotta say. Be a man.
Okay. Second Esdras 15 and 14. Go to the world, and them that dwell there.
I was gonna read down to
You got it.
4 or 5, or actually 6. Verse 3 says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then thou shalt well understand the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Right from the beginning, hey, Yahweh Shimi Awashai said, hey, what do you say in the scripts? It was the book was full of lamentations and woes. All right, lamentations and woes. Hey, perils. Hey, hey, dark times. All right, this is this is what is happening. This is how you know that Yahweh is about to send His only begotten Son back, hey, to deliver His nation, His elect. All right, Yasharallah. All right, 1/3 of the nation of Israel, starting with the 144,000 elect men. All right, then the rest of the multitude of the men, women, and children who believe on the testimony.
For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is now. Even so, the God also of the highest hath plain beginnings in wonder and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs.
He said in effects and signs, powerful work. All right, hey, there's no, you have not seen the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai even yet. You've only seen the marvels. All right, that the sun rises, that there's air to breathe, that the trees are made. All right, because you can't remember what it was like to see Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's majesty. All right, that power. All right, hey, we only still talk about it to this day. All right, you have not yet seen. You're odd what this devil does. You're odd when the iPhone came out. You're odd when the Bluetooth is now connected to anything in everywhere. Right. Hey, you're marveling at these modern phenomena. Right? They're so-called what are those? Project, yeah.
They've been doing those little things with it, you know what I mean? To try to woke the people.
Right, concerts where things are taking off at coming up, opening up wormholes and stuff like that. All right, hey, but we know, hey, it's gonna be like Spider-Man No Way Home. They already showed you the program. They already showed you how it's gonna go down. Okay,
They're talking about far and away.
far and away.
That's the one with Jim Henson.
No, it's the one with the villain with
Yeah, that's Jake the Mysterio. Yeah. Is it? I thought it was far. That's not Far and Away. That's No Way Home. You're right.
No, that's far and away.
yeah, because he's
Far and Away, No Way Home.
Far and away is when they go overseas.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, how you know, and that goes into the holograms, you know, uno list, all right. They, you know, really that was just, bombs in the
Overbagged.
right, but bombs in the foundation.
Right.
And then when they said when people looked up, there would be there was videos of people actually saying that they just heard explosions, but they didn't see no JetBlue running through the building like everything, like. So what it was a projection that they was showing on TV, but it didn't happen. It never really happened.
Right. Here it is. Hey, I've lived in Vegas long enough. I've seen implosions. All right. I've been actually to implosions. All right, where they blow floor by floor, and it falls on top of itself. You tell me how.
But you ain't gonna find them videos.
Right.
You
You
know?
tell me how. Oh, you finding them? Hey, you can find some of them on TikTok if you catch it at the right time.
Yeah, but as soon as they go up, they probably go down.
Yeah, within 30 minutes, they're gone. All right.
And everybody else that really had some insight on it, got that was a credible source. They either had to redact they statement, or
They're no
they
longer
ain't
with
here.
us.
Like one of somebody's name was Ted Gunderson. You know, if you go watch his he had a speech he did. He very, I believe, shortly afterwards he was taken out.
Hey, it's funny how none of the issues, all right, were in the building that day. It's just it's so yeah, so ironic. All right. Oh, well, this is just speculation. All right, you got it. You had something.
Oh, and then you know that show. What's that show we was watching? Gangs of London.
Yeah, yeah.
It's on HBO. Great show. But
Awesome show.
it shows, so pretty much, not to get too deep into it, but it's these, pretty much these
The gangs of London.
gangs, but they're but they have like influence in the banks. Pretty much their gang got on such a high level, that they have their own sky rises and everything. And they show, they blow up in that TV show. They blow up the building. It just so happens. How did they do it? They planted, bombs in vans in the bottom of it.
Right.
So I mean, it's just ironic.
Right. Hey, this is a
No
TV
such
show.
thing as
Right. In comparison to you look at one in that place when I used to travel over to Oklahoma, right? How that was everywhere, all right? That was a little bit more chaotic, all right? If you can understand what I'm saying, if you're old enough.
that would have happened in like 2019. That was like in the 80s, right?
No, that was in the 90s.
90s?
Yeah, that was in the 90s. Like, I think it was like 98.
Okay. Oh, like, I know it happened when I was alive. I barely remember it.
Right.
I mean, from other stuff that
Yeah.
other
I mean, there's been many.
shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you look at it? Oh, I thought you looked at it. Okay.
It was either late 90s or early 2000s. It was late 90s.
Yeah, it was late 90s. You got it. Come.
Second Ezra 15.
Yeah, that's right.
Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Right. But Shimei Shah said, woe to the world. All right. And those that dwell in it. All right. And we are in this world. All right. We are physically here, but spiritually and mentally gone. All right. But nevertheless, hey, this is still this place, hey, where we're receiving judgment and judgment will be pushed forth. All right. And can you get that in Ephesians or Ephesians, Ecclesiastes, place of judgment? I don't know that I'm free. I'll take this.
Place of judgment.
Lucky, I got it. I'll tell you. Go ahead and read that.
Second Ezra 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction draws nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and the sword in their hands.
Ecclesiastes 3. 3 and 16. 3 and 16.
Oh, Tom.
Yeah, let him read that first and then read that. You can start at 15 too.
That's what I was looking at. This is Ecclesiastes 3 and 15. It says, that which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. And the Most High requireth that which is past.
Right. Yahweh Shimei Shah requires that which is past. What was then is now, and what's now was then. All right. Hey, those. Yeah, it has already happened, and we know. Hey, spiritually, it's already happened as well.
Yeah, the story is already wrote.
All right.
All right.
It's
The way this thing's gonna play out is already predestined.
Right. And it's being manifested on the physical account.
Yeah.
All right.
It's happening. That's why was titled as the Ancient of Days.
Right.
He was built by the same, you know,
There is no time.
when was Yahweh created? All right, he
Can
was,
somebody give me a time?
he was always there. You know,
Hey, when God was there, he was before.
right.
But his name is He is.
Right, you can't understand it. We can say it, but we still don't understand it. All right? When thought was there, he was already there. Right. Hey,
You late.
your fucking Big Bang Theory, all right, it was already debunked a while ago. They officially debunked it. All right. But then on top of it, if let's say that is it for you, he was before that. Where did those two atoms come from? Okay. Hey, you're lost. All right.
Chicken or the egg.
You got it. Keep going, Doc.
Verse 16 says, and moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there.
All right. So, hey, this place of judgment, all right, righteousness and iniquity. What better way to describe this world as it is right now? It's a place of judgment. You got those who are trying to do right. All right, us brothers out of Maharata say, hey, we are found in Yahweh Shem Yahushai's favor. All right, doing righteously, hey, even though a righteous man falls 7 times. All right, but it's the way you get back up. It's repenting, coming back unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai, calling on his name. All right, casting off the ways of the world, using the world and not abusing it.
There's also another good part. The holy man gonna have to get cleansed with fire too. All right, that's the place of righteousness.
Yeah.
You know, that's the the place that Yahweh Shai made to be righteous. All right, it's inhabited by devils.
Yeah.
You know, and people that blasphemy the Most High.
It was just kicking up. I didn't want to slow down.
You want me to continue on?
Yeah, go ahead and continue.
Verse 17 says, and I said in mine heart, the Most High shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time for there is a time there for every purpose and for every work.
There's a time where? A time here. All right? Hey, how long have, once again, like we were talking about, I think it was last week, how long has it been saying in the movies, the end is coming? How long has your grandparents been saying, your parents, hey, the end is coming? All right?
It's in the movies. Epic. I always try to get this word, I can never say it. But it's more the epic movies that are like Independence Day, for example. You see it in there. Or,
Right.
I think it was in the world.
Hey, and 100% of apocalyptic movies, right? 100% of those movies, all right? Hey, it tells you, they always say, why? Because the end is near, all right? This started, I remember, hey, seeing black and white TV shows, all right? Old movies.
Used to trip out on.
Old movies. All right, and people just running across the street. And, the end is here. The end is near. All right, hey, and that guy is always laughed at and scoffed at. All right, what you got? That's some comments.
Yeah.
Pleasantville.
This is the brother Yasharala 144K. It says, if thou seest, Ecclesiastes 5 and 8, if thou seest the oppression of the poor and violent perverting of judgment and justice in a province, marvel not at the matter, for he that is higher than the highest regardeth, and there be higher than they.
Right. Hey, because judgment will be pushed forth. It will be pushed out by Yahweh Shem Yahushai, first and foremost. All right. Hey, and then what will Yahweh Shem Yahushai do? All right. Hey, he will give he will give his battle axe. All right, in the Alahayim, the charge, hey, to thwart that judgment. on this side, right in those days. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Like the scripture said. Hey, what do you see? Anywhere you go, anywhere you go in the world. All right, but especially here on the shores of Babylon the Great, aka Sodom and Gomorrah, aka Rome 2.0, aka Egypt. Right? It is pushed throughout the whole world. That's why the whole world is gonna get it. Everybody has been drinking this Kool-Aid. They drank the wine of Babylon. All right, they've been they in truth and honesty, they've all been confederate with Babylon. All right, even their foes have dealt with them. Have dealt with them in a case where they had to get foot over the Israelites. All nations are confederate against Israel. That's why all nations will be judged.
Second Ezra 15 and 15, for the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Right. Their swords and their destruction draw nigh. All right. Hey, and here it is. You're starting to see all these things. Hey, from them saying, hey, 3 or more people can't be gathered, counted as a weaponry, or they'll be counted as a militia. Trying to pass that bill. It's not as of right now. There's a bill on the table.
Yeah, well, I was saying this group of retired army vets. Did y'all see that clip?
Yeah, I seen
Yeah,
the older ones.
yeah.
Like, yeah,
And there's like a group of them. You know, pretty much they over there reciting the not the I can't think of the Pledge of Allegiance.
well, hey, because these vets were lied to. All right, the easiest way said, these vets were lied to. They
Yeah,
received no benefit. All right, essentially, yes, they get their VA. All right, without jumping through they still have to jump through the hoops. Okay, I just seen earlier today, Senator, I think it was like I forget which senator it was exactly, Slovakia, but hey, Big Pharma, all right, hey, has that has I think for the chemo pills, they're outrageous price. It's like 460. Yeah. No, it was a Senate official and lady. I think she was the president of Johnson and Johnson or something like that. But they're outrageous price per pill. All right. Matter of fact, can you look that up?
just type in Johnson and Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson and Johnson, CEO. Chemo pill or something.
Say chemo pills.
Yeah. We are not done. Yeah.
Bill.
Pill. Price of pill, or you can say bill too. Pill.
Okay.
Oh, you had the earmuffs on. Lock it. Hey, we are. This is not medical advice. We are not doctors. All right.
I didn't know you were saying B as in boy or P as in pepper.
All right. This is not medical advice. This is just information that we have seen on the news and in articles. All right. This is not medical advice.
This is information that they put up.
Right. Information. This is strictly informational and speculation of the information that has been given.
That's a way. That video was way back too.
Uh,
That video was.
I think it was like I think it was like 2 months ago. Yeah, she was sitting down, and she didn't have no answers for anything. She had no answers for anything. I don't know exactly.
So, what do you think? Johnson CEO?
Salakia.
Yeah, I seen something where it said, okay, I found it. I found something. Like, this is from July 2018. Like I said.
Yeah, but they just they're doing more stuff with it.
It says there's a $30,000, cancer cure. It doesn't say Johnson & Johnson, though. 45,000 a month. This is from August 10th, 2023.
I think that yeah, I'm just doing a video on it.
It says U.S. FDA approves Johnson & Johnson blood cancer therapy. It says Talvi will be sold at a price of $45,000 per month. J&J estimates a pricing range of $270,000 to $360,000 for an average treatment duration of 6 to 8 months.
Especially when you're sick, when you're not super wealthy. Going back to unrighteous degrees.
It's all the cause from all the bullshit that you're exposed to anyways.
God.
You know, you're exposed to to these harmful studies that guess who approves that too? The FDA.
Right.
All right. So the same person approving these, what's allowed in your food, and how much of a harmful chemical is allowed, because there's some crazy shit in how much aluminum is in your cereal, all right, how much
That's why the whole like this food is nasty.
how much is allowed in your coffee, whatever the fuck it is.
Hey, because essentially why they know all this goes against the law of Yahweh Shemi Shah. All right? And they know, being adverse to the law, all right, keeping the Israelites averse to the law, keeps them in trouble with Yahweh Shemi Shah. Right. It's another war tactic this devil has.
How much pork they could put in
Anything.
without calling it,
Yeah. All right.
without saying it's pork.
Yeah. Go back to that.
2nd Ezra 15 and 16. For there should be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Right. And you're starting to see that right now. You're starting to see people like, damn what they said. That's what they was uproaring about in Texas. All right. You got these people. They're trying to play nice. All right, but there's going to come a point in time, especially, they're riling the people's spirit up. Okay, you got the Civil War movie coming out.
April 26th.
Didn't they push it forward?
I think they did.
All right.
They might have pushed it up.
Whether it's April 26th or whether it's
coming.
whether it's April 1st, right? They're rising people up and getting their mind stirred up to let them know that chaos and disorder is coming. All right, here to the shores of America the Great. All right.
April 12th.
April 12th. All right, here it is. What is that? There's a sheriff. I believe he was in Florida.
I think it
Or Texas. Florida, Texas.
What is it? Bush County.
Yeah.
Bush County.
Yep.
So we talking about. So that could have been Texas.
Yep. That hey, he said, hey, yep, yep. There's the information that hey, there is they're seeing more red flags than a little bit. All right, let's just say that to be on the safe side. There's more red flags than a little bit that chaos and disorder is coming here to the shores. All right, African curses. All right. Okay.
Continuing. 2nd Ezra 15 and 17. And a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Right. Because hey, what's gonna happen? Hey, there's gonna be another go around of that stay at home order. All right. There's gonna be another go around of that stay at home order. Why? So everything else can finish getting set up. All right, and that's one thing that's gonna rouse the people up.
Hey, the elder Apostle Rama, you know, just brought out in his lesson, you know, is going into coincidences. That being the last time the Chiefs and the Niners played, you know,
That was 2020,
right? They rolled out
right after it.
C19. All right,
Guess
you know,
who's in the Super Bowl?
yeah, same go around.
Yep.
The Lord required which is past.
God.
All right, nothing new under the sun. And what's they talking about the DX,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
And you know they were saying suck it.
And
What's his name?
Shawn Michaels,
no,
X-Pac,
X-Pac.
Triple H,
Yeah,
the
X-Pac.
whole DX generation.
X-Pac was the one.
He was the one. X-Pac. But brother's right, man.
And so then let me read one of the comments up to damn it, it's all right. So on the comment page, the brother went into you know, Allegiant. He went into because it's at the Allegiant Stadium, right?
Yep,
The
yep.
Super Bowl is at the Allegiant Stadium. He broke down the word Allegiant, you know, and pretty much Allegiant was going into like compliance. They actually, I'll get the information right now. I'm just gonna look it up. But you know, and then so also the brother. Okay, so it says Collins Dictionary for Allegiant. It says a person who displays constancy, duty, and faithfulness, especially to a ruling body. All right. So what does that sound like? Submission. You know, going with what they put in for being compliant. All right. Taking out however many you know snake bites they tell you to, even though you know through science that this shit is gonna kill your ass. You know, so on and so forth. And then he linked it to, you know, WEF, you know, the West. He linked it to that, and you know, their, you know, motto. What was their motto? That, you know, life, but trust. It was trust and or regaining trust. Right, you know, regaining trust with the people. Right, because I know that they effed up when they lost it. You know, they lost it.
Right. Hey,
So it was just, you know, beautiful. It was great, you know, to add to the apostles' lesson. Which you could always go down rabbit holes, similarity.
trust that they can bring trust lies because you're easily fooled, Jake. All right. That's why exactly. That's why Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai likens you unto sheep. That's right. The nation of Israel.
And what you were saying, brother, is it is the rebuilding trust. That's their motto.
Yeah.
Building trust.
There was also Lab to Life.
Right.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So Lab to Life, you know, bringing this MOTB, you know, that's why, you know, hey, this very well could be the year. And you also have the elder from the main camp, you know, Emma Bar, you know, he was
Because if this devil could perform it sooner,
He would.
he would.
Why not? If you could get to your goal quicker, all right,
All right.
shit.
Hey, that's why
I ain't gonna take the long route to get to $1 million if I could, if
Right.
it's right in front of me, I'm gonna try to just reach out and grab it.
That's exactly what this devil's doing. All right. He's seeing certain things. Hey, he has 2030 is just a target. All right, is a must at the very end of it. It has to be completed.
Yeah,
All right, it's the deadline.
and that's why we have to walk circumspectly and be a watchman because hey referring back to the second interest, prophecy is the true measure. It's like the true measure of the times we in.
Right. Hey, and Slakia, why do you think these devils? Hey, what is supposed to be completed by 2025 for every state? Nope. Hey, the 2025, everything that's supposed to be completed is everybody is supposed to have their real ID by 2025. All right, and what does your real ID do? All right, everything, all your information is on your ID. All right, this is nationwide. Okay, that gives a timeline to make sure that basically all your paperwork is up to date.
Oh yeah, because you gotta have the two things.
Right. You got to have your birth certificate and your social security card.
And then you gotta give them like a bill and some other shit.
All your stuff has to be up to date. All right. Hey, this is gonna be performed whether you like it or not. All right. And for those of you who are leaning upon that Morris nation, right, and the code thereof, hey, it's not gonna work for you. All right. Because guess what? At the end, you're not gonna have any place to go. It's another invasion. It's not you allowing somebody to be over here. It's somebody coming and saying, you know what? This has already been sold off. It's a takeover. Jack move, fool.
Taking what's
right?
that we purchase.
You either gonna get down with it or you gonna
right.
You gonna end up locked up.
Exactly. This devil, hey, when this devil, hey, gets everything in their grasp and how they want it, and their digital system is set up, there is no stopping them by man. No man on this planet will be able to stop them.
They already done thought this out. See, the majority of them just finding this shit out.
Right.
You found out something when they now we right. So they had all these years where they were already planning to give it to you like this. So they know how you gonna react to it. They know what you already gonna try to do. They already have your leaders that you following after. All right. They already playing them off.
They said, hey, you know this is gonna go down. Or we can just get rid of you altogether.
not Meek Mill shit.
It's
It's
like
almost like
it's
whatever.
no, it's way decked out more than that. But it's like Meek Mill's, but way decked out.
Yeah, Meek Mills, I know. Kanye got one too, right?
Yeah, Kanye got one. That was yeah, that was
But that's still
Yeah,
different though, right?
no, that's the bulletproof one. It has all the tank stuff, has all the smoke stuff.
That's a bulletproof
It's crazy. I can't believe we just talked about destruction. That's just
but that's fine, you know,
That's
people,
what we
you know,
got.
people that got some money. Yeah, like people that got the money, they get started. You know, just like these celebrities, Genuine, was it Genuine?
Tank got one.
Tank, it was Tank, you know, Tank.
Hey, Rick Ross, big water out of H2O.
You know, he made like you can make water out of air.
Right. Right.
I know water takes two.
You got it.
Second Ezra 15 and 18. For because of their pride in the city should be troubled, the houses should be destroyed, and the men should be afraid.
Right. Houses should be destroyed and men should be afraid. Hey, know that this time, Jake, you gotta go through it. It's mostly you. Hey, everybody's gotta go through it, but it's you who's gonna be in that low case. It's you who doesn't have the defense, the substance, the resources, the knowledge. All right, because if you don't have Yahweh Shemi Awashai as Jake, as a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian, you have absolutely nothing.
Hey,
Nothing is going to
you
help.
know, they dumbass gonna spend, you know, half his paycheck on a bed and half his paycheck on you know, on some liquor and some chicken wings tomorrow.
Yeah. Hey, and what is
And then his pantry gonna be empty.
right? Hey, not only that, what else is Jake gonna do? All right, you gonna go put money on the game. You gonna blow the whole paycheck after you just got that TV, and you gonna try to send it back. Little do you know that they're not accepting more merchandise. All right, they got clauses in where they don't have to accept them. Hey, that stuff anymore. Right after those days. Why? Because they're not getting their money back on it now.
People to go buy the TV and turn it around.
Yeah. You better go back to Renison.
It's just didn't work out. You just got it because you had a Super Bowl party.
Right.
Motherfucker.
Hey, that's why they got those clauses in there now.
The more you can't scheme them.
Right.
No scheme.
How you think you gonna try to deceive and deceive?
All right, you gotta go two down.
He said it only worked the first time.
Second Ezra 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Right, they coming in. Right, hey, yeah, brother shall turn against brother. All right, daughter against mother-in-law against mother. All right, all this is about to happen.
You're seeing it happening now with the
Right.
immigrants.
You see, hey, you see very little, and so many people are focused on the East Coast. They coming in from the West Coast too. All right, everywhere where there's a border where they can come in, they coming. All right, anywhere and everywhere. Right, like the brother said, Canada. All right, California. all up and down Colombia, Texas, Washington, right? Hey, everywhere.
Reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and thy it's like to turn themselves one against another and repay the things that they have done to them.
Right, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, hey, it's from everywhere because it's that woe. That third woe is coming. All right? And when that third woe, hey, is come, all right, Yahweh Shem Yahushua requires everybody to show up to this part. All right? This is that woe part. Black Rob is there. Like Nitro. Like whoa. All right? Nitro. This shit is going to be burning thermal nuclear fire. ICBM. All right? Great mass destruction is coming. All right? Not only, hey, here to the shores, but around the world. Worldwide. All right? Chaos. All right? Hey, that's the real world stuff. All right? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to make his name known across the earth, underneath the earth, above the earth. You will know Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The whole earth is going to tremble and shake.
This is Isaiah 31 and verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not into the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh.
Right, Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, hey, woe unto you that go down to Egypt for help. All right, because here it is. Hey, 2/3 of the nation of Israel are going to run on down to Master and say, hey, Master, I needs to feed my family. Put it in. I needs to feed my family. just give it to me. I need my fix. I got to have it. You're so strong and mighty, but we are so weak. All right, and I'm making light. I'm trying to make light of the situation. All right, but to let you know, that's how you look, Jake. You look like a damn fool, a baboon. All right, a homegrown slave. The Trail of Tears. The devil didn't have you in the best interest as being a 3/5. Alright, Tulsa. Tuskegee. This devil has never had you in the best case. But the Icky Vicky, they said, oh no, we'll let you go first. Yeah, you fucking dummy. You damn lab rat. Go first. We want to see. What does it do?
And then push it and be like, it was made by one of you guys, so it is safe.
Right. Oh, your own wouldn't do that to you? Hey, niggas is killing niggas in the street every day. Why would it change? Why would it change? It's not changing. All right? As you read in the book of Maccabees, it goes, matter of fact, can you go ahead and get that Maccabees for me? Maccabees 2, I think it is, I want to say 8. Maccabees 2. Second Maccabees, I'm going to say verse 18. That was fucked up, so I think it's 18. That was wicked, man.
Y'all talking about
No, it's first Maccabees. I'm sorry.
First Maccabees
Yeah.
1 and 42?
Yeah. Not only
Yeah, I
was
thought.
there, I got that cut. I cut it with a paper cut. I just like cut it again a little bit. Went in there.
What are you talking about when it says gave many of the Israelites consented to his religion? Or no?
No, there was wicked of Israel. Is it 1 and 11?
You said it's in 2?
First Maccabees 1 and 11. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, 1
yeah.
and 11.
It's First Maccabees 1 and 11. It says, in those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us.
Right. That's exactly, hey, what wicked can't do. They make those wicked covenants, hey, with the heathen to what? Further their position. That's all your influencers. That's all your NBA stars. That's all your movie stars. All right.
Man, that's that I don't know what his name is. The Port Payment.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Howard Shotton,
Yeah. I don't even know his name.
Mr. Potato Head,
Yeah, Mr. Potato.
L-B-D-Y,
Mr. Potato Head.
A-O-B-D, whatever. I don't know what his name is.
Yeah. Hey.
One that was eating cats. Yeah, that's
Right. Hey.
I forgot what they. I know he ain't surfing
Hey, they continue, hey, to help Israel go off and lead Israel astray. All right, constantly.
Yeah, but there was, those people was like advocate for wicked.
Right. Hey, they do it on the low level. If they do it on the low level and don't get us wrong, there's a very low level. All right, but your stars are still low level.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they getting paid for it.
Right, they get paid for it.
But you got people that do that shit for free.
Right. But hey, you got your cardinals and everything else and higher ups who are in governmental positions.
Yeah.
All right. To tell the people you got your I can't stand them. You know, hey, you had your Jesse Jacksons and your Al Sharptons.
Well, now you got superstar and Israelite camps.
Right.
And they know better. At the end of the day, if they don't repent, they ain't no better.
Right? They continue the wickedness. All right. They tell you, hey, ain't no see hip.
Right?
All right. It's true. Ain't no see hip. It's true.
Take that to the grave.
All right.
Right?
That was it. That's all I want to pull on that. Water. All right. Keep on reading down.
Isaiah 31 and 2. Yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity.
Right. Yeah. How about Shimei Shai said he will rise against the house of the evildoers, but those who helped him as well. Those who are holding hand in hand, who are confederate.
They'll join hand in hand.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna suffer the same consequence. You want to act like the heathen, make that covenant with the heathen.
Yeah.
All right, go worship those false idols. All right, false gods.
Yeah.
Well, Yahweh Shem Ashai gonna kill you or gonna put you out because of it.
Right. Hey, because you want to be just like them.
You know?
John 8 and 44.
Want to be like a heathen.
Right. You believe it to be in a good case.
He said, don't do it.
Right. He said, do not.
Be not dismayed as the heathen are dismayed.
All right.
No.
Go ahead and read down.
Verse 3. Now the Egyptians are men and not power, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they shall all fail together.
Right. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua guaranteed this. He guaranteed it.
Yeah, this ain't gonna last. You know,
Hey, you bet wrong. All right.
your ass is
He
grass.
says the fashion of things of this world gonna fade away.
Right.
So why would you want to? They want the nap.
Yeah, so this is the thing.
They don't care about the labor.
Right, the thing, you know, hey, you can't compare carnal spiritual on any of it. You know, the weapons that are the tactics, the capabilities of Yahweh are far exceeding in power than the things of this world. And I was just watching the old school War of the Worlds when they was zapping everybody.
Yeah. I'm sorry. The sun is beating in my eyes, and I thought you said I couldn't really hear you. You said Amos. Yeah. Salakia. Go ahead,
Unless you wanted me to read down.
Continue to read that. Two more scriptures, Salakia.
Isaiah 31:4. For thus hath Yahweh spoken unto me, like as the lion and the young lion roaring on his prey, when a multitude of shepherds is called forth against him, he will not be afraid of their voice, nor base himself for the noise of them. So shall Yahweh of hosts come down to fight for the mountain, or Mount Zion, and for the hill thereof.
Hey, Yahweh should be Yahweh Shai. Yahweh's going to say Yahweh Shai. Stand up for his people, his nation. Starting first and foremost with 144,000. Right? And he said his people should come down with him. Right? That hill, they come down with him. That hill is that governing body. That mountain. All right? Hey, why? Because what did Yahweh Shai say? Hey, take the kingdom. All right? First it's going to be Yahweh Shai taking the kingdom. All right? And the Alahayim. All right? But then it's going to transfer and go, hey, the 144,000 elect men are going to get with it too. And it's a appointed time. All right? After that beautiful ceremony, Adawan and Ratazah, hey, we're a part of it.
Amos.
Yeah. See, that's the last one, right? That's what I said.
Actually, it's called. It says Isaiah 31:5. As birds flying, so will Yahweh of hosts defend Jerusalem, and also he will pass over, he will preserve.
Right? He will preserve. Right? He will deliver and preserve the elect of Israel. Right? The 1/3. Starting first and foremost with the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel. That governing body. Okay?
It's Amos 5:4. For this said Yahweh Hashem Yahushai unto the house of Israel, seek ye me, and ye shall live.
Right. Here it is. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua said, if you seek me diligently, hey, you'll live. Right? If you ultimately been predestinated, you're going to seek Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You're going to seek after the things that please Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You're going to lean your ear and your eyes up to the prophecy. Right? You're not going to be taken by the wiles of this world. Okay? You are going to understand that it is here, it is now. All right? Like Luther Vandross, here and now. All right? We've waited patiently. We will continue to wait. All right? But hey, he's coming. All right? The signs are there. All right? They're speaking. Prophecy is popping like popcorn and yelling. It was speaking loud and clear. Now the prophecy is yelling.
that seeketh him. It is good that a man should both hope and quickly wait for the salvation of Yahweh Shem Shai.
Right, and we hope and we wait and we pray.
What verse was that?
Lamentations 3:25.
All right, we hope, we wait, and we pray for Yahweh Shem Shai to deliver us. All right, each brother individually, because each brother has to work out their salvation with fear and trembling. Each brother and sister. All right, but we wait and we pray all together at the same time. All right, the deliverance come unto us soon. All right, because if the way that it's going, as Yahweh Shem Shai said, if he didn't shorten the days, there shall be no flesh left. All right, none. This devil is, we applaud this devil for the left hand wickedness because he is
He's annihilating himself. If Yahweh Shem Shai don't stop him, he'll take his own.
this devil is crafty. He really is wiser than Daniel. All right, his everything that he does, on the left hand side, he will have you in right? It's amazing. All right, you got it. You can continue on that.
Amos 5:5, but seek not Bethel, nor enter into Gilgal, and pass not to Beersheba, for Gilgal shall surely go into captivity, and Bethel shall come to naught.
These providence of these items. All right, the things that are pleasing unto them. All right, because these places biblically are biblical places, where all these items were set up and they were pleasing, where they were doing their worship. Okay, here it is. Jake go hard for Super Bowl. Jake got ponchos on for Super Bowl, but they won't be out here for Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, he got ponchos on. I'm sure it's got some fringes. Okay, yep, got fringes and everything. All right, got the false idols. Yahweh Shem Shai is real. All right, almost wearing the same dress as us brothers wearing, but they're wearing it for what? They're wearing it for worship of Baal. Shai, is just and glorious in all his ways.
Care about their carnal desires,
Right.
flesh desires.
If they would take that abomination off that's on it, it would be a beautiful garment. All right, but they're giving false worship. All right. Ridiculous. Now you can go. Yeah.
This Amos 8:11. It says, behold, the days come, said Yahweh Shem Shai, thou power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Shem Shai.
Right, hearing the words of Yahweh Shem Shai, a famine is coming. Right, here it is. Not being able to receive this word or hear this word of Yahweh Shem Shai is going to leave you in a poor case.
Censorship.
All right, that's censorship. Right? With that censorship being spoken, all right, you're not going to be able to speak. All right, the way that you speak is going to choose your words wisely. All right, your freedom of speech will no longer be free.
They're going to try to tax you for every wrong thing you say.
Right.
Demolition Man.
Demolition Man as well as that T-Mobile bill.
Because it's like the wife and that.
And you see that through they were filling out. All right, you see that through the platforms, how they take certain things away. All right, how they take down videos for saying certain stuff. It's already started. But how much more closer to their marker.
Yeah, and at the same time, they still allow these platforms to promote wickedness.
Right. Here it is. A girl can be butt ass damn near. All right.
All types of
Yes, it is.
parts. Yeah,
See?
they can't say it, but they can show it.
Right.
What's that? What did we just see when we was watching YouTube? We was like, that's crazy. Oh, the dildo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a commercial, for this movie, and the bitch had these two, whatever they are,
Alternative lifestyles.
they had a big ass dildo hanging out the box.
Right.
All right, hanging out the moving box or whatever. So it's just like, well,
Here it is. You can't say certain of these
I may
things.
not be able to say dildo.
Right. But you can do anything. All right.
It's a dildo.
You got it. No, I'm making sure that you're not so
it's like Amos 8 and 12.
So you was taking a call. I was
I was
like,
Oh no, I was listening.
like, nah.
And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and shall not find it.
Right. You should not find the word. All right. We understand that Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to continue to wake it up his elect. All right. But on a mass scale, hey, you will not find it. What did Yahweh Shem Yahushai say? Hey, in that day I will make your tongue cling to the roof of your mouth.
see?
All right. There were. Lucky.
See, it's happening in real time. It's happening in real time.
All right.
Take your time. Take your best water.
Yeah.
Water.
I got some.
Need some water. Yeah, man. Hey, the Lord's gonna put His word on us, not to you. I always like to, whenever family of the word come back to that, is that first or second Samuel? Or says that the word was precious in those days?
Samuel. The word was just like the word was precious.
I think it's you got it?
His fingers can get
That's what
it.
I'll say.
First
I don't know.
Samuel 3 and 1.
You got it?
Oh.
I got it right here.
Okay.
It's 1 Samuel 3 and 1. It says, and the child Samuel ministered unto Yahweh before Eli, and the word of Yahweh was precious in those days. There was no open vision.
Right. Hey, it was precious in those days. And you said, what? There was no open vision.
Right.
It was not seen. All right. Hey, it wasn't fathomable. All right. Nobody could receive it. All right. So hey, it was very scarce. All right.
Yeah, let me
Just
see.
like, just like Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to put our tongue to the roof of our mouth. Adawan Aratazav, we be those men in those days. All right? Going to and fro, you're going to be like, where were those guys? But, I seen them. What did Jake say last week? We were here. He said, hey, I like the consistency.
Yeah.
All right? Through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right? But one day, that consistency is going to stop. There's going to be a new consistency. It's going to be keep your mouth shut until I open it. Just as he did who? All right? It has happened many times in the scriptures. All right, where he has closed them out.
Yeah. Reading the NLT, it says, meanwhile, the boy Samuel served Yahweh by assisting Eli. Now, in those days, messages from the Lord, from Yahweh, were very rare, and visions were quite uncommon. But now you have this word is everywhere. You know, if you haven't heard this truth, you've been living under a rock. All right, and then
You haven't listened. Hey, no, if you haven't heard this truth, you've been in a coma.
right,
All right, you've been in a coma, and you can't because under a rock.
the Lord just been
Right,
doing one
like,
hell of a job blinding your
right.
ass.
There is no. Hey, this word is on fire.
And, you know, so and then it says, you know, and then but he's also pouring out his spirit upon all flesh.
I was just about to the
But
spirit.
then it's like, you know, he got all these different, you know, people coming out with prophetic dreams and visions, you know.
Yep.
So they actually, you know, prophesying, you know, through these dreams.
And remember, in that day, when the tongue cleaves to the roof of our mouth. All right. Hey, those few visions,
Yeah.
those few dreams. It said
Yeah.
few.
Yeah,
It's scarce.
it's whether, but the thing is that they don't have the prophet of the Lord. They don't know how to interpret it.
God,
You know,
it's just gonna be a nightmare.
so they don't know what they actually seeing. They just seeing like destruction, or they seeing like, you know, this craziness. You know, Jacob's trouble, but they don't know what it is. But the prophets have insight, and that's why, you know, the brothers do videos on those dreams when they come across them.
God. Hey, do you and know that Yahweh Shemi Al Shai delivers the instructions to men upon his bed, upon their bed, right? Roughly paraphrasing scripture. Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. Hey, in that day, there's going to be those, and those are going to be destruction or directions for the prophets. All right.
Yeah.
Go to Psalms. Go to Psalms, and you can grab Romans, and then we'll close out after that. It says Psalms.
You got Psalms?
80, what?
I know, 19.
Oh, yeah, 19. Yeah. This Psalms 19 and 1. It says, the heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament shows his handiwork.
Right? His handiwork. The firmament is showing his handiwork. All right? What is that handiwork? The handiwork that is being shown is night unto night, day unto day. Go ahead, Salaki.
Day unto day utterly speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge.
Right, utter speech and knowledge. Right, that speech and knowledge is going out in what language? Right? In what language? It's going out in sign language. It's going out in Chinese, Cantonese, Braille, Japanese,
Any language you want.
Spanish, French, Ebonics. All right, hey, Yahweh Shemi Al Shai is doing a marvelous work. You can get it dumbed down, or you can get it on a high frequency scale. You can get it scholarly base, or you can get it low level with a high power. All right, low level and a high power. You can get it like a 22, or you can get it as a 50 cal. All right, it's different levels of measure for different levels of measure of understanding. Yahweh Shemi Al Shai has his prophets out here where you can get it any way that you need it.
More than 31 flavors.
All right?
There is no speech nor language where their where their voice is not heard.
Nothing. All right? No speech nor language. All right? Hey, speech or language. Know how important that is. He said any form of communication.
Yeah.
Because we know that sign language is a language.
Sign language.
All right? It is a communication. It is a form of communication. All right? I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, if this is me speaking as a man, if somebody has given it in Morse code. Okay, all right. Hey, technology, whatever technology is available. All right. All right. Hey, the point is that this word is going out. It doesn't matter. All right. It doesn't matter. It said it must go where? To all the ends of the earth, all four corners. All right. It is It is being spoken. It is being written. All right. It is being shown. All right.
Their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world, and them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun.
Right. A tabernacle for the sun. A ministry, a body. All right. A house. All right. For Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right. Those men. All right. Because this tabernacle is of men. Of men. Right. Of men. Hey, giving you the word. The 100% truth coming out of GMS. All right. Where the scripture and the word of God is found.
Yeah.
All right. It is found in the entirety of the book, excluding no book in the scriptures. King James 16 and 11. All right. For some reason, we got to keep on making this clear from the apostles on down. All right. You got it. Shit.
That was it.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah,
Slack
this
it.
is Romans 10 and 13. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Right. Whosoever shall call upon his name. Hey, it didn't say call upon his title. It said call upon his name. He asked, what is thy name and what is thy son's name if thou can't tell? All right. He didn't say call me by my title. And if his name was if his name was as plain as day, he wouldn't say if thou canst tell. He would say call me by my name that's in the book.
He ain't say call me whatever you like.
Right. He didn't say call me whatever you like. He said if thou canst tell. So obviously it's not going to be so apparent. It's not just going to be plain as day right there in this time. And that's why he said it, because he already knew in this time, in this day, that they would make sure that the name was fucked up.
Right, the name, well, and that goes to one of the mysteries.
Right.
All right, which we know that the mysteries, all right, the secrets were shared with the prophets, all right, the servants.
Hey, but this devil was designed
Right.
and this devil was ordained to make sure that the name was hidden. To you, Jake. It was made sure that it was hidden for you, from you, for a time. And now we have the name. It all begins with the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Yep. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher?
Right. How should they hear of whom they need to call on if they don't have nobody to tell them who to call on? If there's nobody to tell them who to call.
Right.
So obviously, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua had prophets in the past. The prophets gonna have to be back here today.
Yeah, that's First Chronicle. Is that First? First Chronicle 15. They mocked and despised the prophets to misuse them. All right, got it on yourself.
Right back.
You spit into the wind.
No, that's
But yeah, so our people, and that's why, in the time of Yahushua, our people were known to be prophet killers.
Yep.
All right, they completely disregarded the word of the Lord and hold it accountable, just as they do today. All right, verse 15 says, "And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things."
Right. Hey, because despite what you think, all right, this is a good thing. This is, hey, we are bidding you unto the marriage. We are
Yeah.
happily out here cold, bidding you unto the marriage. And if you take heed, guess what? The blood is off of our hands. All right? Hey, it is required. It is required of us through the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to come out here and bid you unto this marriage. All right? It's a beautiful thing to tell you, hey, salvation is for the nation of Israel, and salvation is nigh. Look up, Israel. All right? For your salvation is nigh. The time is at hand. The day is at hand.
We had 90 seconds.
All right?
Bro.
Hey,
Hey, next
bro.
time.
You feel that way? Hey, you and Kevin. All right?
You good.
Go ahead. Yeah.
This is Joel 2:32. And it should come to pass that whosoever should call on the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai should be delivered. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem should be deliverance. And as Yahweh Hashem Yahushai hath said, and in the remnant whom Yahweh Hashem Yahushai should call.
Right. In the remnant, hey, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua should call. All right? Hey, Zion will be delivered. Mount Zion, 1/3 of the nation of Israel will be delivered. All right? 2/3 of the nation of Israel will perish, will be canceled, will be deleted, will not see salvation, will die a horrible death, will have ICBM thermonuclear fire, will die by famine, will die by the sword, will all right? Hey, it will happen. All right? Your wives will be ravished, and you. All right? Because this is the devil. All right? All chaos and all lawlessness is coming. All right? It won't be no more Super Bowl party. It won't be no let's go to the bar happy hour.
All that shit about to be done away with.
It's about to be I'm hungry. I'm starving in the street. My baby's died in front of me. Look what they're doing to my children. What are they doing? How could they?
Eyes on it.
You careless women.
Yeah.
You are about to go through it. You especially. Everybody but you.
You eat.
All right? You. Hey, and it's starting with your EBT. It's starting.
Your little trinket.
These ain't gonna last.
Right.
Yo, Wendy's EBT shit.
All your shit is going. Hey, nobody's going to want to buy all those wigs that you got.
Yeah,
All right?
the vintage shall fail.
All right. Vintage shall fail.
You gonna be a bald
Your stink is going to come up.
bum bitch.
Your fake up.
Project Pack anthem song.
You ain't gonna be able to hide that ugly no more.
Right.
You know, no more deception.
More witchcraft, makeup.
All this is going to cease. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, hey, is trying to prepare you.
Running there.
Right. You going, hey, you think, you think you're gonna try to find a man of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, but then you're gonna try to accept any man, and any man is not gonna work. So 2/3 of you, the women of the 2/3, all right, you still gonna get ran through. Hey, this ain't gonna be an enjoyable run through though. You ain't gonna enjoy this. This is gonna be, hey,
You might go to sleep after.
this is gonna be that book of Eli.
Yeah.
All right, that book of Eli woman, like, can I come with you? And the men of the Lord, no,
You can't.
you're not welcome. All right, you're gonna try to follow along, and then what's gonna happen? Somebody gonna scoop you up. All right, and after they did what they wanted to do with you, guess what they gonna do? They gonna put you on a platter, and they gonna make you a meal. All right, hey,
Yeah, that's what Alex Jones.
yep,
I'm talking up my neighbor.
yep, it's coming back.
I gotta feed my family.
It's coming back.
Can't believe
Right.
ain't nothing new. And when this, when these times of crises arise, and they're gonna get that taste for blood again.
Hey, who's the easiest prey? Small children, old people, and women. All right?
But
You're
then they're gonna get that
easy
and be like,
targets.
I wonder what
Right. It's the easy targets. They're going to start picking you off. All right? Hey, the hunter is going to be able to start hunting again. Really hunting.
Yeah, with no restrictions.
Right.
On what he can and can't hunt during what
All
season.
game is on. All game. There's
All
no,
season.
right. Hey, there's no tags and no tickets. All right.
It's like the hunt and purge mixed, like put together.
Right. Hey, and know this. All right. Because he's already got a couple that he wants there. The other are just, mimics the left-hand side is mimicking the right-hand side and wickedness. The difference is he's going to have his fun with you, and then he's going to end up eating you.
Yeah.
Okay? It's not just going to be fun. It's not going to be
let's
a
play
break
a little
forth.
game. I'm gonna tie you to the bed.
Right. And then I'm going to flay you.
Yeah, they got movies like that.
Shoot you over with some fentanyl.
Numb you.
All right? This is
Yeah,
not
yeah.
medical advice. We are not doctors.
No, this is a movie.
This is movies
It's a
that we're
hospital.
talking about.
Yeah, it's a hospital.
All right?
Very hostile.
All right, let's go ahead and close out, though. Hey, Lord, with us, Edify Camp, we want to give all honor and glory and praise unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, and to the Maya Shadab, the house of David. Till next time, say Shalom, Kwame Yashabali, Ball, Right?